There is a forbidden switch in the mind, one that once discovered and activated, changes how people see you forever. It's invisible, silent and hidden in plain sight. Most people go their entire lives never knowing it exists, wandering in confusion, wondering why some men and women draw others effortlessly while they struggle to even be noticed. But the truth is, attraction is not random. Attraction is not luck. Attraction is a science of human psychology, and when you understand the triggers that work on both men and women, you hold the power to influence how people feel about you, how they respond to you, and how they value you. And the real secret is this: attraction begins in the mind, before it is ever felt in the heart. For years you may have thought attraction was about looks, status, or wealth. You may have believed that unless you had the perfect body, the most stylish clothes, or the right car, people would never feel drawn to you. But I want you to throw that lie out of your head right now, because the forbidden switch isn't about material possessions, it's about who you are when you walk into a room, when you speak, when you carry yourself. It's about the signals you unconsciously project that whisper into the minds of men and women alike. This person is different. This person matters. And today, I'm going to reveal 5 attraction triggers that don't just apply to dating or romance, but to life itself. Because when you activate them, doors of opportunity, influence and connection swing wide open. Are you ready to stop being invisible and start becoming unforgettable? Before we dive deeper, I want you to pause for a moment and understand the value of what you're about to receive. If you're someone who wants to grow, who wants to break free from doubt and step into a version of yourself that people respect, admire and are drawn to, then I want you walking with us for the long journey. That's why I say from the bottom of my heart, subscribe our channel Next Gen Emotive, because this isn't just about videos, it's about transformation, and your growth doesn't end with one speech. Now let's step into the first attraction trigger. It is the power of certainty. Certainty is magnetic. Have you ever noticed how both men and women are naturally pulled toward the one who knows what they want, who stands firm in their decisions, who doesn't hesitate when the world throws challenges? When you radiate certainty, you make others feel safe, grounded, and inspired. This isn't arrogant, this is inner conviction. It's that unspoken confidence that says, I may not have all the answers, but I know I will figure it out. People crave that energy, because deep inside, everyone is fighting insecurity. When you become the person who projects certainty, you become the anchor they didn't know they were searching for. The world does not follow the unsure. The world follows the certain. The second trigger is presence. Not just physical presence, but emotional presence. Think about it. How many times have you been around people who are there but not really there? They're distracted, scrolling, half listening, waiting to talk instead of truly hearing. Presence is rare, and what is rare is valuable. When you look into someone's eyes and actually see them, when you give your energy to the moment without pulling it away to 1,000 places, you create a gravitational pull. Presence tells someone, you matter. Right now, nothing else is more important than you. That is irresistible. Whether it's a man, a woman, a friend, or a leader, the human mind is wired to lean into whoever makes them feel significant. Presence is the forbidden switch, because the truth is, people don't fall for you. They fall for the way they feel in your presence. But let me tell you something powerful here. The third trigger is not what most people expect. It is mystery. And mystery is not about being secretive or manipulative. It is about not revealing everything at once. You see, the brain is designed to chase what it doesn't fully understand. If you give people all of yourself instantly, they have nothing left to explore. No reason to keep coming back. Attraction thrives on curiosity. When someone feels like there's always another layer to you, another depth, another story, they lean in closer. They want to know more. And this is why mystery is not about hiding, but about pacing. It's about letting people unwrap your character, like a gift, piece by piece, never all at once. If you want to kill attraction, give everything away too soon. If you want to spark it, let them wonder. The fourth trigger is growth. Yes, growth itself is attractive. Let's be real. Nobody is drawn to stagnation. Nobody is inspired by someone who remains the same year after year, complaining but never changing, dreaming but never doing. But when you embody growth, when you show that you are evolving, improving, learning, striving, People can't help but be drawn to that fire. Growth signals resilience, ambition and possibility. Both men and women feel an instinctive pull to those who are moving forward because being near them means being pulled forward too. You don't need to be perfect, you don't need to have arrived, but you do need to be in motion. And here's the surprising truth. Attraction is not about who you are today, but about who you are becoming tomorrow. When people sense your trajectory is upward, they want to rise with you. Finally, the fifth trigger is energy. And I don't mean hyperactivity, I mean the emotional frequency you carry into every interaction. Energy is contagious. Walk into a room heavy, bitter and negative, and you drag everyone's spirit down, but walk in with light enthusiasm and possibility, and people can't help but feel lift. Men and women alike crave energy that makes life feel brighter, fuller, more alive. And here's the secret most people ignore. Your energy is a choice. Every morning you decide whether you will bring heaviness or hope, complaint or gratitude, doubt or comfort. When you master your energy, you master attraction, because the mind unconsciously says, this person makes life feel better, and that is the ultimate magnet. Now pause for a moment and imagine if you combined all 5 triggers: certainty, presence, mystery, growth, and energy. Imagine the version of you that walks into a room and instantly commands respect without saying a word. Imagine the conversations where people lean in, waiting for your words, because your presence alone has already captivated them. Imagine being the one others chase, not because of shallow appearances, but because of the way you make them feel alive, inspired, and curious. This isn't fantasy, this is psychology. This is the forbidden switch in the mind. And when you turn it on, you will never see yourself or the world around you the same way again. Here's the truth most people never hear. Attraction isn't about tricks, games or manipulation. It's about alignment. When your inner world is strong, your outer world shifts. When you cultivate certainty, presence, mystery, growth, and energy, you don't just attract people, you attract opportunities, friendships, respect and love. And the best part, these triggers are available to you right now. You don't need money to be certain. You don't need perfect looks to be present. You don't need status to have mystery. You don't need luck to grow. And you don't need approval to choose your energy. What you need is the courage to start. So ask yourself, are you ready to step into that power? Are you ready to stop waiting for the world to notice you, and start becoming someone the world cannot ignore? Because the forbidden switch is already inside you. The question is not whether it exists. The question is, will you turn it on?